Coach, this is 3 weeks in a row now that we're taking Coach's Corner out to the stadium. We're here in Cincinnati, and you'll introduce Adrian Shao.
Yeah, this is a real special moment for me as far as coming out to Cincinnati. We're very fortunate to have one of Villanova's former baseball greats, Adrian Shao, here. Adrian played 3 years for me, 1 year for George Bennett in 2001 to 2004. Adrian was a left fielder, third baseman, first baseman. He was a starting pitcher, and he was a DH. And then Adrian's in the top 5 all-time in saves. He's top 10 all-time in appearances. He was a career 300 hitter, and I believe 1 year he was 13 All-Big East as a DH. So he did a lot of great things for Villanova. He was also drafted 2 times by the Indians in 2003 and 2004. So welcome out to join us for practice today, Adrian. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing since you left Villanova?
Sure. I went and played for the Indians for 2 years. Played in North Carolina, and then played in just outside the Cleveland area. After that, transitioned out of baseball into work and hung up my cleats. Actually picked up my glove for the first time today since I was 6. Moved out to Seattle. I was in Seattle for the last 5.5 years, and then just moved to Cincinnati 6 months ago. So my wife's from here. I wanted to get back to family, so we moved to town 6 months ago. I took a job running the investment arm for a wealth management firm in Cincinnati, and getting settled. So
tell us about your little boys or girls.
We have a 2-year-old little boy, Drew, and a 9-month-old daughter, Natalie. Good kids. Hopefully they'll be awake for the series, at least for a couple hours of it.
All right, well, Adrian, I appreciate you coming out. I'll let you get down
Thanks,
on the
Coach.
field with the rest of the guys and that
Appreciate
stuff. And it's Adrian Shao, and we're real happy to see him out here this weekend at Cincinnati for all 3 games.
So since we're here for practice tonight at Marge Schott Stadium, just talk a little bit about what it's like playing at this facility.
Well, this is one of the top ballparks in our league, and we were out at Pittsburgh, and certainly that is a fantastic facility. Cincinnati, as you can see, we're right in the middle of campus here. It's a unique field because it's an all-turf playing surface, except for they do have dirt in the normal places where you would have dirt, like at Plymouth or in a big league field. So, it's a little bit different than Pittsburgh and Louisville's and the Seton Halls that are all turf fields, and they just have the brown color. This actually has dirt. They had a lot of rain here over the past 2 days. They have to actually tarp it just like we tarp the field at Plymouth, and it's pretty wet. I think this must hold about 5,000. It's done in brick. They have a fantastic press box, probably one of the top press boxes in the league. Just on the other side of the left field, they have what they call an Olympic Village. They have a turf field here where they do intramurals, and just on the other side of that is their football stadium that they've just done some renovations. And then they have an outdoor track complex that actually I think Cincinnati hosted the Big East Track Championships last year. So they call this their Olympic Village, where they have all the athletics. And it's really one of the top facilities in the country. And just out over right field is the 5th and 3rd arena. That's where the Bearcats play basketball. So we got in tonight. We were a little bit delayed from Indiana. We're going to have we flew into Indianapolis, had about a 2-hour ride over, and we're going to work out for an hour. Some people may say why we flew into Indianapolis. Cincinnati's one of those places you can't get there from here when you're in Philadelphia. You just can't get to this place. So we flew into Indianapolis, took a bus ride over, and we just got ready to have work.
Now, this is our 3rd time out in Cincinnati, and going back to our first trip here, this is a place we've had a little bit of success.
Yeah, Cincinnati's been it's a unique series. We've played each other 12 times since they've come into Big East, and I believe we're 6-6. I think we've won 3 of the 4 series. I know the first time we came to Cincinnati, they won the Friday night game, and we were trailing in the second game. We had a rain delay. We were down 4 or 5 runs, and we were able to rally back, and I think that win propelled us into the playoffs that season. I remember the last time we were out here, unfortunately, we had a lead in extra innings, and they had third baseman Spina. His first name escapes me, but he had a 1-2 Brian Strayline pitch out to tie it, and then Bull Durham's kid, Leon Durham's kid, hit a home run to win it. So a lot of good memories and a lot of tough memories here at Marchot Stadium.
All right, so just talk about this weekend's upcoming series a little bit.
You know, I think the one thing that in the 12 games that the teams played each other, they've been all very close games. They've been played very well. You know, Cincinnati, they have some of the top pitching in the league. They usually play very solid defense. I think they're two similar offenses. I think that both teams go out and fight for everything they get offensively. I think who plays the better defense on the weekend is probably going to give that team a big advantage. You know, the Bearcats' top 3 pitchers or number 3 pitchers are, I think, as good as anybody that we'll face. Okay, and for myself, my lovely wife Michelle, and the rest of the Villanova Wildcat Baseball Club, we like to wish all alums and friends a happy Easter. Go Cats.
Oh yeah, still got it. Look at that. That's a base hit right there.
Could be, I guess. Can you run anymore?
I can run.
How old are you now?
29.
No, seriously, how old are you?
29. You seeing this? This is display.
You got a good DP picture. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at this
I
guy.
mean the ball, wait.
Oh.
God.